计在本次竞争赛当中的，所以你可以理解就是 XLG 这支打的练度有多高啊，这是并不计算他们全国大赛的这个数据的。好，我们进入到日程，这张地图是由 XLG 所选择的一张地图，两边的阵容是风格迥异。
Okay, XLG on defense, CCG. Well, the CCG's comp's gonna be so fine on attack, it should be pretty legit. It's actually insanely scary, to be honest, to play against. You got a Gravnet, you got double duelist, you got stun. I mean, on attack, I love everything about this comp. On defense, you got to go super aggro to make up for the fact that you got no info sentinel. But dude, the fast strats that you could make with this comp would be the most fun ever to be a coach.
这下就不好说了，来不及给技能的有可能，但还好山峰地线给上了，但是自己没有能够活着回去。马丁这个位置有点深啊。
But then we got the no info sentinel. The no info sentinel into the no info initiator. Why would they ever default? I would just be running. I would just be going fast every single time.
不过因为 Kevin 倒了，所以其实 XLG 可以压 Raga 已经来了，霓虹的潜艇会很快。
是，所以进攻方得快一点了。这边在 A 小放一个，
他们也在等烟，在等紫萱的黑杖生成。
雷击剑躲开，进攻方应该是能够比较顺利的把暴动机带进去。现在看绕后了，而且应该是一个双人绕 ，Happy 维和 Raga 汇合。 这样的话打一个两面包夹之势，但是会有一个问题，你两面的人数都不够多。
对面已经准备扑你的重生点了。
我两边抓一边，没有抓到。
The double push behind is good.
现在看下通风管道可能会有 timing。
And again, they can do this a lot. XLG just push mid all the time reactively to losing map control. Because again, no info.
有烟，坏了。
Wait, Crystal did absolute work. He did absolute work from spawn. Got double.
这就是我们提到的 Raga， 他不怕的。我不管你点有几个人，我相信我的滑铲一定能给我争取到一个强位。
而且他其实没有高送到，他这波就是纯滑铲出来。
但我觉得。
Deadlock time, fast and pistol. Dude, I didn't understand any of it. The omen on defense is the fast, like going mental, and then the deadlock on attack is the fast. And I'm just like, something's wrong. Like something there is wrong from both teams. Shout out to Crystal though. Crystal just won this pistol. It's the outlaw out as well, he might farm. I'm worried that CCG are going to try and play this comp like normal. And because they're going to try and play this comp normal, they're going to lose. I think you just got to lean into the chaos of this comp and absolutely send it.
进攻方这一分应该还是尽量想要保证自己后面第3分是重甲。
哎呦，招到2个人啊，有点亏啊。
对面骑蟒侠的概率实在太高了。
没错。 因为被照到了，所以 Maple 的不请自来也是被迫交了，要转移出 B 通道这个危险的位置。那后续想要拉扯，其实没有太多可能了。
现在就是希望心里面苦苦。
And the chance of CCG winning this match if they play this slow, not crazy,
我还有点机会。因为按照现在的防守方的站位来说，就基本上不给你机会。
对，就包括可能会压的 Raga， 就是从性格上来说，可能会压的 Raga， 他这一分的站位都异常的保守。
他直接站坡顶去了。 他甚至手上是一把鬼灭，他其实真的送了。
现在最大的问题是这个半线都不是很好清，你必须要给动静，那只能交踩雷飞剑去换半线吗？
他也没有惊喜翻腾。
有点犹豫啊，还是给了。
把半线换掉，但是。
Dude, Crystal's on for Crystal's on for a lot of kills at the moment.
已经是属于没有太多机会的一个局面了。
They're gonna give him some more, I think. Yeah, you wanna give him one more? Secure this overall.
快要好了呀，给到的击杀太多了，这2分。 下一分如果有全面有这个狂烈之怒的话，可能会对局势很大的影响。
虽然上一把结束也是一个狂烈之怒影响了局势啊，打残队友收割问题不大。
好，
这分没有掉任何的人啊，也没有掉任何的武器。
掉了一点点货甲，但问题不大。
Very nice. These guys could really mix it up right now. Because you imagine first big buy run, they're probably going to try and go fast. I guess that like they could just have the Sova react and go get the orb for wherever they don't go fast.
对，或者说其实有一个截锋都会好打一点，因为有一个小瞬移。
But like MF Doom, I've only heard like 3 songs, but I liked all the songs they had.
太软了。
They really tried this trick. I like this trick. This trick is kind of good. You close the door, you play in front of the door. This is like a straight up rank strat. Yeah, and then you have your mate to shoot the door after. This was awesome for a bonus though.
哇，这分一开局就不利 ，CCG 上来是倒了2个关键的决斗位。
That's sick, man. Actually brought out the rank strat, the play in front of the door. That's pretty cool.
我觉得其实是可以考虑去保枪的。
但是以他们队伍的风格，这个是肯定还要尝试的。
拿到击杀了，那我觉得可能是一个会要进攻的信号。
Why they
但是我觉得现在能够考虑的点应该只能 A 区了 ，B 点这个半线很难清理啊。
Where's my fast sight hits?
只能往 A 走。
夜路也不在。
Looking to be a bonus the other way at this point.
干扰的角色少之又少。
现在就要看一下。
I don't get why they play this comp like this.
技能组应该是稍微可以拖些时间。
You got no info, full stop. You gotta absolutely send it.
而且因为怕中路会有人摸 ，Mr. Kani 也很犹豫。
I mean, full contact just seems to be the wave a lot of the time.
A 小看一看。
XLG is smart, you just go off.
头部的命中啊。
没问题啊，人比阵出的早。
I believe Tarek is going to replace 10s for the hype.
预判了一个反击的，这一波很准，又被拖时间。
The stun and then the recon that.
再来一个狂人死了。包安了，但人一定会死，因为他是一
个 clean round, man. It's a nice round.
人动都动不了。
是，而且这个山猫内线也有把子轩给影响到，出来一瞬间是被震了，只打了一个。
那这样的话，这一分 CCG 确实有点恶魔的诱惑吧？就中路杀了一个，然后感觉好像有那么一点点机会，包也确实安下去了。但代价是这一分5把枪全掉。最
大的问题还是前期在中路这个点位上面有点没有想到，对，被 Crystal 的这个小点子给摆了一道，然后导致 Green 也有点想要去护下兄弟，以及去找回场子，又被 Raga 偷到了一波机会。
这个中路的设计啊。
Go to your ult. You gotta be going fast now. Come on. Just show me your sight hits. You can have the best sight hits. If you were making a comp that was purely for fast sight hit strats, this is probably the 5 that you would pick. It's close to it. So surely we got something.
节奏直接断档，并且经济也被压垮了。
下一个是谁？
我直接投入神鬼不绝。
没事，让我来看看。
看到2人的站位。
他看到第2个了吗？不过问题不是很大。
问题是这个半线。
Yeah, I mean, this one's gonna be good. This is how they get their info.
没人，队友是把半线能一点点敲掉的。闪，看到人，反正震到2个，但是有阻域屏障，第一时间防守防火点出不来。 进攻安包应该不成问题，现在就看能不能拿风刺点里面去跟对面去换了。闪
，Oh, that shock was on their heads.
杀了一个，再闪吗？假人卡住对面的出口，再给雷，再给烟，还不错，技能拖了很长时间了。 Maple 又打一个，正义也打一个，局势倒向了进攻方面。
Same as before, you lose the pistol, you lose the bonus, you win the round full. You have more of a buy there.
Yeah, I mean this is just your being the only bit of info they have. Turns out the info's pretty nice. You can do a lot with it. Get a free sight.
Yeah, but you're using the whole ultimate to just run and find out stuff.
当他们想要从即时突破的时候，发现正面加强的人好多。
对。
很难出得来，甚至还有一个深感陷阱在自己的旁边。
而且这个阻域屏障，我觉得让防守方有点难搞。就你打要打一辈子，你不打这一条路就彻底堵死了。
没有人去跟 Mr. Kani
走一
侧，他应该也不敢去拆。
Apex used Sage on this.
2楼平台跳出来的，
跳出来巨裂，裂到裂开的裂。这分被 CCG 翻了，那这一分。 XLG 要敲响警钟了，因为一下经济就没有那么好看了。
主要是对面攒了很多钱回来啊，刚刚是捡了4把长枪回来。前面位的争夺，直接哇不请自来，加上山梦内线，对自己的队友技能足够相信了。
Boy, that was nice. Reach done into the neon slide.
反黑要来抢拐角。
马丁是没有暗眼可以去还手的。
OK， 把马丁逼走，进攻方拿到了 A 点，相当于1半的控制权。
但点内怎么？
要禁烟吗？要禁烟吗？第2时间禁烟。
Oh my god! I tell you what, that's pretty bold from Martin though. I liked it.
非常难进这个出这颗烟。踩雷飞剑是炸掉了 Mr. Kani 的半血，但是进攻方还是很难把这2个人真的逼出来。这个踩雷飞剑给的不够理想，但是想赚。残血知道有人的，漂亮！完颜我来了，这个完颜我更多说要保队友安包，因为这是个2打1。
Yeah, this is nice. This is like a slow, methodical overwhelm. But if you're XLG here, the coach, you're probably noting this round down, right? Because if you saw everything that went on here, and especially like just from his POV of all that, oh, it was kind of doable, man. It was a good shock. If you look at everything that went on here, like a reactive push towards middle would have been unreal. That's how they probably should have reacted to losing over towards A on this. And so if there's a couple of rounds that are like this in a row, you're probably calling a timeout and telling your team to just take so much space as soon as they hear them somewhere. Like as soon as I hear this breach stun somewhere, I'm probably taking mid and whatever. Like if I see this breach done again, I'm taking here and here. Or similar over towards here. I see the breach done here, I'm taking A and mid. Because I imagine they just group with the breach done every single time. Got some good ults though. I mean, this comp has some really nice ults. How strong / weak is this comp on defense? I have no idea. In my head, it's very weak. But you can go super aggro. You can probably cover it up a lot. Whoa. Yeah, this makes more sense though. Another timeout where they gotta be pushing behind. I think you see a timeout after this. Wow, the Neon has hit some absolute shots. That guy's sleeping or something. Whoa!
I mean, these retakes are just running in and killing everyone.
Dude, they're just out-aiming them on the retakes, they really are. Some nice shots from Crystal here. Really nice shots, man. Crystal, yeah, he's fragging heavy, bro. 11-2.
2-4 CCG 现在经济还有，但是对面这两位悍将，
Oh,
刚说完
that was sick. Wait, that's a really nice flash as well.
这个山漠点虽然说稍微，我觉得有一点点给的晚了，可能也是 Raga 动的稍微。
Problem is it wouldn't get top mid.
好奇，因为刚才这个击杀显示也有铁壁助攻，是不是两边都震到了？因为两边铁壁。
But for anyone pushing or anyone going aggro or door, it's pretty cool.
确定是不是吃到了闪或者吃到了震？
但我感觉其实
The shot, man, the shot was insane.
角度来说 ，Raga 稍微慢一点点会好一些。等到这个山漠内线确定生效，就起码这个点前点，一定不会有人能够架我架得很舒服，我再去。
有断魂锁到这分进攻方可以清角落的东西又多了很多。这个位置马丁千万别漏声音，这个位置漏声音就要被断魂锁到断。
已经漏枪了。
One of the things I look out for when we're like watching teams on Sunset. There's pretty much, I don't want to say there's like a, I don't know what the actual stats are, but like from the games I've watched. Wait, let's wait for this round and then I'll yap. Huh. Dude, he's out aiming everyone. That's my bad, but he did enough. 30 HP on this guy.
但 Coco 血量很残，并且技能已经两个的技能都消耗殆尽了，比较
All down towards here, he literally has to go spawn.
帽子吗？
大家想先打一个，他想先藏一下位置。
哎，先抛帽子找位置。
对面直接来了。
That's the high HP. Oh, that was the high HP. Okay, so what I was going to yap about was team. There's like a little bit of a formula on this map where it's like a lot of the times it's you got your two sites, right? You fight one, you play retake on the other. And then a lot of the time what happens is it's too obvious that you're playing retake somewhere because you're too loud on this one, and then you can just kind of walk contact towards the Cypher stuff, break the Cypher stuff, and then you can just always save like Omen Flash for your after plant so you just win. It's like the formula for attack on this at the moment. So if teams on defense don't make it don't hide where their Cypher is enough, then it looks really easy to play against. And I feel like XLG, at the moment, it's really obvious where their Cypher is. I was seeing freeing, yeah, he's a beast one.
中间我觉得最能够支援的就是手中的 Raga 先倒了，导致两边另一侧的回防会比较慢。
Wait, Son, you gonna see that? That's sick.
其实他还是就游走刀尖嘛。
I have my first attempt of this somewhere in the house. It looks nowhere near as good as this one. Because this is my third attempt. Because first one I made was bad. Second one got stolen. Then now this one. But my first one was not great.
是属于一个僵持、拔河的一个阶段。那这个拔河就看谁优先崩溃了。如果这个时候，其实更容易出现崩的应该是 XLG， 因为他们是防守方。
As a player, is your utility usage more important than your aim?
但也是因为前面拿了手枪分。
I mean, you can. It depends what you're doing, dude. We talking pro player ranked, because in ranked you can just out aim anyone and it's fine. And I would say the only thing that needs to be really good in ranked is like smokes need to be right. That's about it. You can have the best utility and you still lose every game because you can't aim. You can have the worst utility and you can win every game because you can aim. So it is aim that is the most important, but the utility is like the thing that separates others, and like their decision making.
所以现在 Raga 成了一个关键点。对，我觉得他现在可能要稍微考虑一下自己。
Especially in ranked, if it's not like an actual team game 5v5, then the aiming is everything. But in team games, utility and decision making is pretty much everything. But sometimes you do see it where you get like we had a couple yesterday where I was like that's the wrong play, but mechanically this guy's just insane, so he's been bailed out of the situation. And that's fine. Like if you're skilled enough to do that stuff, that's awesome.
而且他们为数不多的在 A 点做了一波控制哦 ，A 前点是直接顶出来打了。
不过这一分 XLG 相当于是强起了，就虽然马丁跟了把正义，但其实没有留足够多的钱给下一分。
没错，而这一分对中路的控制 ，CCG 也很快，有看到 Raga 在 A 点出现。
又是这种，就是队友不一定能补得到枪。当然这分其实有两个结局，刚才这一下，如果 Raga 死了，那马丁说你的枪我带走。 也是一个办法啊！
是，这也是马丁为什么会跟着 Raga 走的原因。
找一个有枪的第一枪线的人跟着。
反正我要么捡你的，要么捡对面的。
要么捡对面的，
都一样。但现在因为看到 Raga 在 A， 直接打 B。
这个阵，他出早了，他是想让队友阵完我来杀。
在半线，
来赶紧打。 哦，这个弹闪又弹到了队友，两边的配合有点参差。
Does the Cypher go for a pure madness because he could?
但是背后的包抄及时包屁股。
Oh my!
被马丁的正义贴连解。
Dude, and this Cypher's locked in with him.
2打2，知道人就在点后，知道人就在点后，最后一个人应该也是明牌，只有及时跟点后。
哇，真的出来了吗？但是你还是被锁住的状态，右边走不了。
是的，剑影过来好像约等于没剑影，马丁掉了黑，但他要猜哪边会出。
右边走不了，所以马丁只能看左边。这边也猜到了。
哇，
打一个拆开了。这一波 CCG 的走位啊。
Oh, that was close on this. Okay, at least this way to the right time. Holy hell.
K1 最后还是稳住枪了。
哇，这份我觉得有点急，特别是 Happy 位有点急，可能也是因为这个组域平台
Wait, is it actually the
没有位置退了。
Yeah, that one was the extra stream because they carried on talking.
分隔开了，以及在这第二波从烟里出来的时候 ，Crystal 其实是应该队友有爆点的，但他没有看向即时这一侧，直接给到了一个很干净的侧身啊。
这波其实给夜路带走2个，其实才是决定了整个走向。
而且对于即时的预警真的太小了 ，Maple 其实是在这里漏过很多次的。 感觉还是在沟通上面有点慢了。
那现在对 XLG 来说就得接受存钱分了，因为上一分已经是强起了，强弩之末了，经济已经是崩了。
而且我觉得前期打下来的优势真的没有说延续到太多。
对，就是没有滚起雪球嘛。手枪分这个获胜没有在后面能够把这个优势延续下去。
而且看一下 ，Crystal 应该是已经交了2个狂猎之怒了，然后 Mr. Candy 的第1个大才来，有点慢了。 而 Coco 在前面叫完之后，已经是马上要冲好第2个惊雷卷地了。我觉得两边可能在这个中间阶段上面的循环 ，CCG 也是做得更好的一边。
看一下现在这一分存钱分能不能有什么布置进攻方法，把自己的矛头。
The hero rifle on the server because he's fragging out.
半线找各种各样的东西。
Can also just save that.
出其不意，这个假人换掉，然后监控单线也换掉，现在所有的零的技能
They got 3 here for this though. They got 3 here, but they got no guns. They got Sheriff. Wait, they took such a heavy gamble. Nice shots.
真难扛啊，没办法。
而且我觉得很伤的一个点在于他们完全没有预警到坡顶会上人。
Yeah, let's get the breach online for the next round.
其实他们是有预警，因为
Come on live
是被打掉了的。
Come online even. Jay Aldro with the 17 mums.
来的如此之快，还是慢了一拍哦。
Thank you so much, Jay Aldro. Thank you for that commitment.
裸狂徒应该是保了 ，Crystal 应该不来了，你去吧。
让 Happy 去断断枪，而且我觉得
I'm playing ranked with Mini later. Yeah, maybe.
很好，好几波的
Hey, I haven't spoken to Mini today, but I imagine so.
维斯害人啊！
确实，我觉得维斯对他的一个手感影响还是有点大的，因为跟他常规放的或者常规用的英雄差距会有点多，他是更多还是以少尉为主，我只要等就行了。
关键是就维斯是属于那种看上去是个少尉，实际上你可能比一个先锋都要忙那种感觉。
这更多的还是打的比较激进的那种。还剩1人。
这样的话，
剩 Crystal 保枪，
保一把，然后下一分，另外4个兄弟应该能起。
哇，这样子让 CCG 攒了
So what's going well for CCG here, Sliggy?
完全没有掉甲的。
差不多后面。
Why is the back comp working?
因为
back comp, I mean, the back comp is working because it works on attack. I would say that XLG aren't being like aggro enough once they take like map control. And then they just need to. I would use my Cypher util purely for info. Because if you can just get, like, I would be Palmer just tripping like front B and either top mid or garage. Yeah,
almost like the Sentinels approach.
Yeah. I mean, info is key on this one. You can just start. They should, like, on defense, even though it doesn't feel right, you should just be, like, say they take A main, you just push mid with just, like, numbers.
I mean, that's probably the biggest mistake that tier 2/3 teams make, isn't it? It's just being too passive.
It doesn't feel normal to like. It just doesn't. It's not your normal instinct to just be like, I should be doing this. Especially when it's like different comps. Especially when you're so used to playing like against a Cypher, and it's mostly like a Cypher is going to be lurking and holding this. This is pretty much just like a 5 stack comp. I think you just take risks and push over towards middle, and if there's people there, you trade them. Then, no matter what, they need to be pressured from behind because of no trips. And then once they have that pressure, then you don't have to start pushing behind anymore. But I think they'll start doing that, honestly. I kind of have faith.
And they've been aggressive B main this time.
哦，挂了个单向岩，
然后帮助 Raga 出来拿点数，他应该是把 B 大点数要吃掉了。这样的话，防守王确实在第一波利用自己的黑杖单向，然后把这个 B 厅控制住了。
哎，但反而好像 CCG 因为你一直在续烟，有一点点想过来看。
Got a lot of early info right now. We got camera. We got door down. We got front B.
把人叫过来了 ，Coco 来了，所以这大概率要交阵。
They pretty much have to be.
怎么个事儿？如果你真的来中陷阱了 ，Mr. 卡你随时准备推进了卷地。再续，又一次续上了单向岩。
敲了。
Damn, I like that he waited on this. That was really smart.
稍微有一点点。 心思上的不一致，
没有配合上啊，这波很可惜。
但也能理解吧，保 Raga 心切，确保 Raga 能活下来。
那这样也还行吧，
这肯定是不亏的嘛。
主要是掉了紫萱，这是
Also an open defense here would be really good.
然后换你时间36秒，进攻方打骑士，但是这个背身马丁没有能够打死，打残了中路，直接被摆了。中路右手门无打开，进攻方可以选择中路夹 B 或者夹 A。
Interesting decision.
一点的毒玉瓶，而且这个假人直接拐 A 了。
Pull Cypher.
A 点有2根半线在，
但是有个离魂过来，有个离魂过来的开枪，很危险。这个位置可能会有吃闪，但对面反手交黑。过来帮助队友守住了这个位置。
山姆那线应该挣到2个人。
半线。
Down the double kill trips as well.
马丁牢固的守住了自己的
Nice shots, man.
然后对面最后一人安包等死。
没办法了。
It's a nice round from them as well.
我觉得这个前期在 B 区前点的部署真
They
的
just had so much info, like the whole time. This camera early A was really cool.
但也确保了 B 同
The only thing that's sort of, because I'm just trying to like, typically when I watch play anyway, I'm always just like finding things of like, I feel like this was used too early kind of vibes. Like, I'm not really looking at the strategy of the battle plan or the couch potatoes PDF with those kind of things.
Yeah.
But it's like, for me there, I felt like the Eldron on defense was used like way too early. Like, you use it like around the 1 minute mark or even a bit later, and you just get... Because you have good information on B, you've got your camera set up on A. The one thing that you can leave just for a little bit longer is mid.
It's I think what happened though with the timeout is like the coach really emphasized that he wanted just like info everywhere. So I think that's like why they did this.
Yeah,
but I agree with you. Like Neon gets pushed off or like this camera takes contact, then you can throw middle and take middle.
Yeah,
that makes way
like, where's the game state? Because this team, they can't really default because they need to just go.
This is what I wanted to see. So the Neon pushing down now.
Yeah.
听不到的，所以要看一下 Kevin 的直架能不能成功。
看点里面会给多少动静，能不能吸引到 Kevin 的枪线。
有点想走的味道。
看看 Kevin 能不能有足够的耐心。回头了，有 timing， 有 timing。timing。要滑过来了。这样的话 ，Raga 开始朝点里面推进，而另外一头是 Happy 回跟那边做了1换1 ，Raga 来到了点的侧面，他来到了楼梯神经区，拿到了所有人的位置。 Mr. Carney 走前面找到一个 timing， 而 Raga 完成了收割。
Yeah, these retakes have been superb.
Yeah, they're so nice. It's so hard to play A side when you don't have that trip behind as well.
并且把 Raga 放到左单那一边，他们也很放心，正面也一直在吸引对面的注意力。Kevin 真的加了很久的时间，他加了差不多在爆能器安装之后的一个20秒左右。但就是回头的一个时间还是正面压力太大了。他在楼梯的下位，如果持续背靠着楼梯这一侧，很有可能也会被破背着，所以没有办法被迫看前面，也被 Raga 抓到了一个进来的时机。
Like CT and then 2 from A link and then obviously the Neon behind.
Yeah.
But I think I see a lot of teams like just having one towards CT and then the majority going like A link. And that one player that's holding CT just hold.
Is like just late lanes. Yeah. It's really strong. Like loads of people have been doing that with like drones these days because like for the first 2 years a drone would always be followed up with people, right? So now it's like drone, but then everyone comes from the other direction because you just think there's going to be presence like with the drone.
Yeah, somebody might peek out to break it and they're going to be looking in that general direction from the flank.
硬要在前点争，万一出现意外的话，给对面捡枪那就不划算了。
那现在看一下这个晚安夜火能不能够值回票价。
不过如果要打 B 的话，这两个半线。
Yeah, I think they're good here again, right? They're just gonna get info and then insta react. I mean, this is weird because it's like they want to go for a crunch middle, but as long as they take middle here, it's okay.
跳绳，但是他确实把骑士拿下来了，想关门。
应该是抓不到
sure. They can break it off the Neon and then the Neon is just in revolt.
Oh, they're going aggro on them? Oh, this gets weird.
Yeah, that's kind of why you do the thing that I was mentioning, right?
Holy hell.
One player over at least, you know that.
At least someone to watch it, yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of the 5. The 5 in market is nuts, bro.
我发现好像 XLG 在这个 B 区回防的过程当中，没有很多
I still don't think that's enough rounds on attack with this comp.
都想从集市出来啊，
漏了一边。
而且对面说白了，给动静给到重生点这边很多，剑影、闪以及脚步声都有。
Dude, that breach flash. Breach got everything. Breach was involved in every single kill here.
被连偷2个。
Yeah, they were not expecting the push spawn.
难以置信。
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Somebody said in chat, like how did CCG not hit them for running? I know, like, white noise is a factor, but I don't know if they were paranoid. I don't know if they were ulted. Or
it's comms as well. Like, so there was a breach flash, so that kind of helps with U2 and sound. But a lot of times with this as well, like you're turning your volume of everyone up so much that when people speak as well, it covers it up.
It hurts your ears.
Yeah.
The one thing I don't miss about working broadcast is like in-ears for long periods are horrible to wear.
Ah man, yeah, they're awful.
他们的主旋律，所以现在换到进攻边之后，他们这个阵容只会。
It's why did you watch the EMEA Ascension?
Yeah, bits of it. Yeah.
The final is Kayak, like fast to maps. He's just like fiddling with his headset the whole time, and and that is just so uncomfy. Like it must be his first time ever.
Yeah, I mean as well, like that's I said like Apex can at least politely give that feedback, but I think it is a little bit BS for a team to go into a grand final game as their first like online, you know what I mean?
For sure.
That you don't have like the upper bracket game, you know, top 4 teams.
Yeah. No, I agree. It should be on LAN, but I think when it's not, you try and replicate it as close as you can in your practice area. So like they probably should have. Not saying they get the really expensive inners because I know they're crazy expensive, but they probably should try to replicate close to him using inners before the event.
Yeah.
Because it is different. You don't hit anywhere near as much. Like if you're a heavy sound reliant user, you do get a big nerf.
这个是专门给 Raga 设套，就是你滑过来就要吃阵，对，就是你门口吃不到阵，你就是停下来，然后在点里面会吃到阵的位置。但是看一下 Coco 他是买了把鬼魅的，手上只有一个阵一个闪啊，技能明显不够啊。是啊，这一轮打反清是不行的，要顶死，要顶死。而且开局阵已经给了，闪也给了，把侧站住，现在是一个白板。架住。
In my opinion, CCG need to win a pistol here. And that's not the best start for it. Dude, this angle is so good, just inciting one here. The JL drama? You talking about the stuff a while ago, where it was like, they had the guy timing out, so they wanted it to be replayed. It's a little bit. It's a little bit devastating, I'm not gonna lie.
大的正面这条道路有点难受了，我觉得 Coco 这波没有买满技能也是一个很大的伏笔。
The whole thing should be on, like at least at a certain stage, it should be on LAN to avoid that stuff. Damn, we got a stun into. Whoa, he gets a kill.
Coco going to tier 1 next year. Like, both their breaches are phenomenal. The amount of aftershock kills I've been seeing.
They're always trying to combo it with stuff. Like it's nice. There's a lot of good thought behind it. The Chinese breaches are pretty good.
Coco 因为开局的山崩地陷以及这个闪点爆破都没有拿到好处，所以有点急了。我技能交了，我不能拿不到点啊，我也没拿到击杀，我就干脆说了看吧。但没想到这一看把两个人看没了。对，而且队友的暗眼推的位置也不对。
I mean, Green's also been like impressive. XLG, like I've been saying a little bit in chat, like they've been underperforming expectations for me. But I think it's just constantly they're so like now they're like winning pistols and now they're looking a lot sharper. But it did sort of feel a little bit like if they're constantly losing pistols and bonuses, it doesn't matter how good you are, you're always playing uphill.
Yeah, like, you gotta be like beyond better than them. Yeah, you can be better and lose because of that, but you gotta be like next level to actually lose those things and still win out.
Yeah, so like XLG have just looked a little bit like they're at a handicap almost, and then CCG I think they're definitely overcooking in some positions, and I don't think Maple's having the same individual impact. But players like Coco and Green have been really impressive. Like Green was tragic right at the start of the tournament, but now he's actually like doing really well on the duelist.
Yeah,
or like doing better. Maybe
yeah,
amazing, but like
he's doing good.
但是如果没有看错 ，Raga 大招好像好了啊。他这波刷完好像，然后他又安了个包路，我没有记错，应该是好了。我刚才看到有大招亮的，应该是过来先吃了个球，吃了个球，安了个包，2个点。
Also, the timers for XLG are always super impactful.
我下一分有终结技能，我直接跟你特了，因为就算我。
I feel like XLG here you just have so much freedom against this comp. Like there's constant pressure around the map just because of the CCG comp.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And you got that snowball in because Raga has ult.
被冲下来了，不过绕后来的很快，看 Maple 了，能不能抓到一些关键时机？对面没有断后的技能。 就现在的问题是 ，CCG 就算赢，有人在开飞机，但是
Crystal's aim's been really good, man.
没办法了，那这样最后的机会也丧失，只剩凯文了。那2个字他应该是想不到的，直接来吧。凯文应该是要打的，直接来吧。 反正就是1打3，不就是1打1打1。
Yeah, Mr. Kanai should be on some Christmas lists for China next year.
Yeah, he's good. He is good.
I mean, he was meant to be on JDG, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they got him and Jikoro. Yeah, I said this yesterday. But then, like, Rare Atom became available last year, so. Well, bye, we're getting the good guys.
God, this is my PC, not yours.
键还是这一分有超线暴走，对于本来有强险优势这一边，就是心凉了一半截。我说好的强险优势。
In case you're wondering about the sound.
确实，而且我们刚刚也提到了，双先锋配霓虹，真的就是在这张图上的一个版本答案。想要冲一个点，你是很难去应接的。就算你有反推的技能，也很难说我能够实质的把这个点控下来。
I think it's both for the players and for him.
Yeah, he spoke at the end, like just as they cut away.
那现在看一下吧。 其实有看到上一个 XLG 叫出来的暂停，教练给到的一个战术是很有效果的，所以我觉得这个
They're always the weird ones when the players like I need a timeout, I need like I'm overheating, man. I need a moment.
Yeah, I think it's good when players can say that though. Like when players actually feel instead of it just like snowballing into your mental's completely gone and you're just not like making the wrong plays or you're scared or to do stuff or whatever. Like. I think it's good when you can actually have like a player that can bring up and talk about stuff.
教练是隔空击了个拳，而且其实有看到，我觉得 XLG 的教练还是蛮冷静的，甚至在那一分暂停结束之后还鼓了鼓掌，
没事儿，
很欣慰，觉得自己的队伍就发挥出了自己去体验
I'd also just be it's a general rule. I think for some teams, right, you lose the pistol and the bonus. You kind of need to time out before it gets
yeah.
even worse.
The timeouts are like 12-4 always. Or whatever the score will be, you're always like, well, really? Where was this a while ago? Like, this is a perfect time.
I guess too, it's like it's less on what XLG do, and it's more like how we use our comp.
Yeah, and I think they gotta go way more aggro, but it's harder for them because we've only seen like one buy round.
Yeah. XLG are just playing the Unga Bunga comp of we go A with Neon,
I just don't know how people play this comp, because it's... You know when I draw question marks, there's just 500 of them around the map. It's just like how you're just constantly on edge, man. And it's worse when you play like these comps. When you play scared, that's the worst thing ever. You need to be overconfident with this comp. Like I would much rather the CCG comp instead of playing a normal default like they have in this round. I would literally rather they run it down 4 people middle.
Yeah. It's always tricky though for teams, isn't it? Because it's like obviously comfort is important, but there comes a point where comfort's like, yeah, no, you're holding us hostage by being
by doing this. Yeah.
I mean that's the thing with like deadlock at the moment, because I'm helping a team in NA, is just like, because it is just like a group of like friends that XL watch pros and stuff playing and having fun. There is that element of like, nobody should be forced to play something, but can somebody please play Abrams? Like Jesus, like
yeah, if something's broken, you gotta just play it. I know it's not fun for anyone, but
when you've got like somebody that plays a lot of like Mo and Frill, and it's like it's just so transferable. Like, I don't think I'm a good coach in a sense because I don't like being bossy.
But they did this play back to him and they got on.
You guys work it out, I'll help. But...
Yeah, I think you gotta find a happy medium, really. A big reason why I quit was because I felt like every day I was getting angry and complaining and saying the same things.
Yeah.
Like the fun really went out in 2022, like January, and I think it's a big important thing, and it's why Yumpy was like one of the best to have around, because like Yumpy made it insanely fun. And like Trav as well, like Link's really funny. You gotta have those.
And like you're losing like Cryptics and Echoes, who were all, I wouldn't say yes men for you, obviously, but they're like, they were the ones that brought you in, and then you have other players come in that's like,
yeah. Cryptics was actually,
but it's a different dynamic.
Yeah. It changed a lot when Cryptics left. We definitely got better player-wise, but Cryptics added like a lot lot like outside of the game and just like anti-strat stuff. Like the whole anti-strat stuff from us really kind of went out the window when Cryptic's left, just because he would remember it all.
Good for your Sentinel player to be doing that too.
Yeah.
Because they're always looking at the map and the fog of war and thinking about where people would be.
Why is China region so good at breach? Honestly, I'm not sure, man. Maybe because they like to send it. Yeah, I think it's a mix of.
The dynamic between Mini and Boast is super interesting.
That's true.
And like Angel and Doombros to an extent as well. Like I never thought Eric was the head coach. I thought it was Angel. Like it's Angel's team kind of thing.
Yeah,
which is like, it's fine to have teams like that, but so you have to have people sort of match, because there will be some coaches that would be like, absolutely, I'm never doing that. I'm never going to be on the team like that. Where you have somebody like Boaster and Angel like influencing a lot of the decisions.
Yeah,
I think that's where you get the most, like the best out of it.
No, I agree. I agree with that. The China good with the breach. Do you know what it is, or at least? So I think the util's really good with the breach, and I also think because I think Zelsis is one of the best breaches I've seen as well, and I think there's two things that are like similar from the Chinese region and like Zelsis when I watch them, and the main thing when I watch the Chinese region with breach is there's always like a neon, right? Everyone trusts in the stun, everyone swings in the stun, right? So they always have something off of it, so you always see it get capitalized on, and it's a lot down to the neon because it's a lot faster, it's a lot harder for them to shoot when they get stunned, so you have the confidence. But when I watch Sentinels, like Zelsis is so confident with his calling of it that everyone's swinging behind it as well.
Maybe the coach is coming down off his big bag of cocaine from earlier.
Yeah, he doesn't know what to do.
He's just coming down.
He's run out of the empty bag now. Why did we pick this comp? Vi's thing also. I think it's a lot down to just the confidence in it. For sure.
Why do I only focus on China? Because it's the best region. That's because it's like, it was like a whole region of different players and stories just added into the game, like from Evolution. And it's just like, naturally people aren't gonna look into it too much. But I also like the first proper things that I was ever casting in esports was Chinese contenders in Overwatch. Like, I'm used to the players being crazy, but it also is always very entertaining.
It is always very entertaining. That is very true. Okay, 6 wall, that might be one of the worst. Sure, what kind of
everybody else does a good job of covering everything else.
That's also true. Like America's is, I always think this. Like if I was gonna. Because at the moment, I don't really do China much. I do like Pacific, EMEA, Americas. If I was gonna drop one, it would be Americas, just because it's oversaturated. Like everyone covers it. Like I wouldn't feel super bad because I know there's 20 other streamers covering it.
Yeah. Obviously, it's been a big push for Pacific for like their English broadcast to just their production overall. And, you know, like obviously people keep asking me like about like, oh, is there going to be like an English broadcast for China? It's like, I just don't know if it's worthwhile for any part, really.
I don't think they need to. It should be the other way around. That's what Sideshow said on Flat Chat. Should be like, surely EMEA needs like a Chinese stream, or like Americas needs a Chinese stream. This is where all the viewers are. Where all the skin purchases are coming from.
Yeah, that's the main one too. Like the logistics of it too is like, so it would be Riot would give the rights to a TO to do like a clean feed broadcast,
yeah,
but you couldn't make money off of it. Like, you can't run sponsors on those kind of streams. I think it's something to do with China law, but like LPL, that's why the LPL stream stopped for a bit. Because TJ Sports, the one that does all the production, like basically the Riot's production side in China, we're like, we're not doing it anymore because we don't, like, we just spend money on it. So then Riot might bring it in-house with like their striker team, like Gravity Media, whatever they're called, that do like the early part of Ascension, and they do game changes. Like they might pick it up and do it, but again, it's like you can't make money off of it. You're basically Riot will go, oh, here's like X amount of money to run the stream. Your profit has to come from that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if it's not financially viable, how can they can't have the sponsor stuff just because of conflict? Whoa. Dude, maybe they poor guy. They have another timeout, do you know?
CCG used both of theirs, and I think there's one still left for XLG.
马丁真的这个残局太难受，但还是因为前面没有打开到太多局面。这一波其实我觉得在处理楼梯这一侧，队友给的技能也是不错的。
The other reason why Riot would do it is because, you know, Riot have put a lot of money and resources into like the production side of their company.
Yeah,
with like their Dublin base, Seattle, and the giga fiber optic lines that they have.
对，不走会被震，有点
被迫往
前走去抓 timing 的味道了。
开追，然后 XLG 把自己的单听也叫出来，两边四个在。
K-Cop Sadak, yeah. That's the rumors from yesterday. I think the guy that did that rumor as well is like got really good hit rate. Churks is gonna be directing Worlds. Oh really? That's big for him. That's awesome. I mean, the guy's really talented, man. He's really good. Really good at what he does. He's one of those guys that you kind of want to clone just to have in just every part of production because he's a beast.
就是白岛有很大的关系，就没有换到任何的东西，但是你不能确保每一次都是这样。上一轮我觉得最成功的策略就是我在点里唱一出空城计，然后抓的是你进点之后立足未稳那个时机。
没错，而且我觉得在另一侧的协同也做得很快。
Do these teams look good fundamentally? XLG look better fundamentally than CCG, but they're also very map dependent. That's the issue.
Raga 这分可能会打得比较凶。
是的，反正也有枪。中路两边进攻方给坡顶爷，防守方给 A 大爷，但其实防守方这个 A 大单项根本就没有人去架，他还是怕被 Raga 硬吃。
而且这分 Happy 是抱团走的哦，他是有追技能的，所以他现在希望
K-Cop, yeah, K-Cop looks like they're getting one of the most changes we've seen.
承担了一个断后的工作。
EMEA teams are looking kind of scary, man. Some of the EMEA teams are looking pretty good. Heretics looking legit. Fnatic, obviously, depending on who they get, still not bad. Again, depends on who they replace with Durka. And then K-Cop, look up there. I think that's what we're trying to do, right? We're trying to find who closes the gap for the third team. Oh, this is a dumb round, man. This Cypher has the best timing ever. And this guy's literally in this. Like, why would he be here?
Crystal 已经要冲的 Ace 去了吗？吃到一颗，把你离魂打回去，再来3、2、1。
这个离魂好像没什么用。
而且这个自己的。
Yeah, this is really nice. Called for help as well. Got his teammate close. Yeah, dude, CCG can't win with this comp, man. That's the issue. I will say as well, they got a little bit unlucky. They lost double pistol on this, so that kind of made it look a little bit worse than it actually was. But it's so hard, man. Last time EMEA won an event was back in Tokyo. Yeah, man, I quit when EMEA was at its top. And then it all went down. Now they lost Mini as well. Oh boy. You got no hope. You gotta rely on Nilzinho now. Crystal played well, yeah. Crystal was responsible for double pistol.